Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bonjour and hello everyone. I am Hamzah Hamsan from Faculty of Major Language Studies, Universiti Sains Islam Malaysia. I am a French teacher here and I'm teaching French for level 1 until level 3. That's equivalent with A1 until B1 of CFR. Today I'm going to present on enhancing French language learning through digital storytelling. This is a case study on Passé Composé mastery among university students, specifically French students from USIM. Okay, a little bit about the background. Everyone is familiar with digital storytelling, which enhances engagement and motivation and language proficiency. Digital storytelling is like student tell a story on the online platform, for example, and then upload it. Nowadays it's very common for this generation, the Gen Z. They are very familiar with digital platform, and if we give them a task on using the digital platform, they are very happy to do it. And besides that, I want to teach them the traditional grammar instruction, because Passé Composé in French is a past tense in English, and it's a bit complicated because it requires correct auxiliary section. Okay, it's divided into two, être and avoir, and every verb have different agreement rules, depends on the subject. It's masculin, femina, singular, plural, something like that. So for students who take French as a foreign language, is a little bit confusing for them to apply this. Okay, so the objective is to investigate the SD's effectiveness in improving Passé Composé mastery, and to assess its impact on learner engagement, motivation, and accuracy. Okay. And this are my research question. How effective is the ST in improving Passé Composé mastery, and to what extent does the ST enhance grammatical accuracy, engagement, and self-monitoring? This is the literature review I did. The first one is on language learning strategies. I'm very used with this Oxford language learning strategies because I did my masters in this French language learning strategies. Oxford divided it into two main strategies. The first one is direct, which includes memory, cognitive, and composition, and indirect strategies is metacognitive, affective, and social. For digital storytelling, it can combine all of these strategies for the students. And in 2011 also expands these strategies, including the digital learning. The digital storytelling in English learning, I found a few paper on it. It supports cognitive and metacognitive strategies usually, okay, because it requires students to create a video and presentation, and Chupko, Smith and Tan in 2020, the storytelling based activity improve fluency and grammar retention, because they have many rehearsal, or maybe they can refer to their lecturers or teachers for opinions, etc., and do the corrections before producing their video. And then the third literature is motivation in digital language learning. Digital tools enhance intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, and as we all know, this generation is Gen Z. They are very familiar with digital platforms, and they love everything related to gamified platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Bubble, reinforcing image, etc. And then we also have self-determination theory. This is the autonomy, competence, and readiness improve learning outcomes, where we give space and pace for the students to monitor their learning. In this case, it's Passé Composé. Okay, for the methodology, I had 60 students, level 2 students, who took French as elective last semesters. They're all aged between 20 to 20 years old. This is a quasi-experimental. We have pre-test and post-test, and then observation. For the data collection, during the pre-test, I gave them a test which is 20 sentences they need to fill in the blank with the Passé Composé, and then after that I asked them to produce a digital storytelling task, which is they will upload on their social media using the same verbs. And after they uploaded their digital production, I give them the post test using the same verbs but different sentences, but it gives the same context, the usage of the verbs. That means they will meet the same verbs that they use during pre-test and during their task of digital storytelling task. And this is the result of pre-test findings. Okay, this pre-test actually I did it right after I taught them how to use the different auxiliary être and avoir. Okay, from the test, there are 31 students make error with être, because être, auxiliary être, the past participles needs the agreements. And then incorrect auxiliary selection, that means they confuse between avoir and être. And then incorrect past participle usage, this is related to the agreement. And incorrect verb choice in context. Okay, maybe they don't understand. For example, the verb passé. Okay, I draw here. Passé, there are two meanings of passé. If you say je passe à la poste, that means I pass by a post office. If you say j'ai passé une bonne soirée, it means I had a good evening. If you use être, it means you go to a location. If you use the auxiliary avoir, it means you had that situation. The same meaning with verb to have. Okay, and then this is the observation, the result of impact of digital storytelling. 100% of students applied Passé Composé correctly. Of course, they apply correctly because they have a few consultations time before they produce their video. Okay, and the objective was to ensure that they use the verb correctly. And then from the post, they have peer feedback. This excites them as well. Okay, because you know this generation, they love compliment, etc. And it's also increased motivation and confidence. This from the students, they say they are more confident to use French language. This is the example on the social media, but I cannot click it here. Okay, you can find in TikTok, Franco Usim. This is the hashtag that they use. Okay, and this is also our social media account. Okay, and then you can see the video from there. And then this is the post-test findings. After that, we gave them again the same questions. From 60 students, 50 students got all correct. This is the comparison. The pre-test only 17, and then it increased to 57. Only one student got confused with the at, especially when they use the verb passé just now, and then incorrect verb choice in context. Okay, so they didn't choose the correct verb for the sentence, and this is normal because French is their fourth language. This is a foreign language. Okay, they already speak Malay, and then English, and also Arabic is compulsory in Muslim, and then they take another foreign language as an elective. So from the result, we come up with this discussion. Okay, these findings support the social concept theory by Vygotsky. This is the old theory, and then also it supports the self-determination theory, increased autonomy and motivation, and it's confirmed the previous research this improving on DST in digital storytelling, improving grammar accuracy and engagement. They had fun doing the task, and then they retain the knowledge, the infos on Passé Composé. The conclusion, digital storytelling, although it sounds common, is very basic, like everyone knows how to do it. It proves that it can help the students to learn Passé Composé. Passé Composé is very crucial grammar structure in French language. If you don't know how to use Passé Composé, it's going to be bad for your learning. Okay, and then I found out the traditional methods, like you ask students to do on table exercises, is not fun for them, and then the lack of motivation to do that. So we integrate the digital technology and social interactive like this, so they enjoy to do the to learn the Passé Composé. Okay, and then they can do the self monitoring and the pedagogical implication. We should, I think, I will use more DST for my future teaching. But also, of course, we have limitation and proposal for the future research. The limitation we have is this is a very small sample size, only 60 students. I wish I have grant to do more on research on AI or digital storytelling. Okay, and then the short study duration is only 4 weeks. Okay, maybe if I observe for one semester, 14 weeks is better, and it's only focused on Passé Composé. Okay, maybe it was efficient for Passé Composé, but how about other grammatical phenomena like imparfait plus que parfait? You know that French have 17 active tenses, and then for future research direction, maybe I can do for different tenses, and then for longitudinal studies, we can find on DST retention effects. And maybe because AI is more advancing now, we can integrate with social media learning tools. Maybe TikTok have I don't know, because I'm old school. I haven't discovered whether they have learning tools on social media right now. If you have any questions, you can ask me, and I think that's all for now. Thank you very much. Au revoir.